Hey sweeties, episode 2 of 4 Minutes is here, and I'm excited to share my thoughts on it. If you missed my review of episode 1, make sure to check it out first. But for now, let's see what went down in this episode. And by the way, if you're into shows with deep emotions, great characters with good flow, then you'll know Beyond Cloud's BL series are right up that alley. So let's get into it. Before going into episode 2, let me do a quick recap of episode 1 in case you missed it. In episode 1, Great had his first vision where he saw himself hitting a woman with his car. He went back in time by 4 minutes, and as it happened, the vision came true. The woman jumped in front of his car, and Great had to call an ambulance. She later revealed that she had intended to get hit and didn't want to live. She also told Great that she would tell the police it was intentional. During his hospital visit, Great had another vision where he saw Tyme. Great decided to avoid the woman and deliver the flowers his father asked him to bring. Yet, he ended up encountering Tyme and glimpsed intimate moments with him. Alright, let's go into episode 2 of 4 Minutes and see how things shake out. Right from the start, this episode does a great job mixing lighthearted moments with the intense stuff. It's not easy to blend comedy with serious drama, but this show really gets it right. There are some genuinely funny moments that break up the tension, which I really appreciate. One thing that caught my eye was how Great seems to have these glimpses of what's coming up with Tyme. It's like he's seeing future interactions before they actually happen. It definitely adds a bit of confusion and stress to his character. Can you imagine having a sneak peek into your future relationships? It makes you wonder about his past and if he's had romantic experiences before, especially with men. I also felt a lot of sympathy for Korn in this episode. He's thrown into a job he didn't ask for, and he wants to do well and make his father proud. It's no wonder he's stressed and makes a big mistake. Even though we're aware of Tonkla's situation and his struggles, Korn doesn't know what's going on with him, and it was so hurtful to see the way he responded to Tonkla's calls. That scene with Fasai was intense. And honestly, it's funny how we're seeing more of Bass recently than we ever thought we would. I was relieved that Jetmio didn't happen. We already have so much going on, and adding another couple would just be too much. Title's behavior is questionable, and it makes me wonder why Great is even friends with him. We've got the woman in the hospital who lost her son, Korn's mother's situation, and Tonkla's brother whose identity is still a mystery. Tyme getting shot and Tonkla killing someone adds even more questions. The show's non-linear storytelling keeps us on our toes, and the only linear part so far seems to be Great hitting the woman, delivering flowers, and seeing Tyme. But then there's a snippet from last week showing the woman possibly still dying, which adds to the confusion. It seems like Tonkla's storyline is happening at a different time, but when exactly? The woman mentioned her son was Great's age, so it could be Title, Dome, or Tonkla. Title or Dome seem more likely since Tonkla has a brother. The show is doing a great job of slowly connecting the dots and revealing mysteries. Like the woman from the accident talks about her son, and we know Korn has lost his mother. Then there's the mystery of what happened to Tonkla's brother. The show throws out these hints and makes us piece everything together. It keeps things interesting and a bit mysterious. The timeline seems a bit all over the place, which keeps us guessing. For example, we see the woman still in distress, which makes it tricky to figure out exactly when everything is happening. Tonkla's story seems to be on a different timeline. Her mentioning her son being around Great's age makes me wonder if it's connected to characters like Tidal, Dome, or even Tonkla himself. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. And while it's exciting, it can be a bit frustrating not having all the answers right away. I've been trying to come up with some theories. We saw Tyme was involved in a hacking situation where he got a file from a hacker. Could this be connected to Korn's issues at his father's casino? If Tyme's involved in this hacking, it could be a big deal for Korn and might affect other characters too. It's a major plot twist that might explain some of the drama we're seeing. And what about the opening scenes? I think they might be set in the future. If that's the case, it could mean that Tonkla, who shows up later, might be part of a big event that ties back to what's happening with Great. The scenes with the body bag and the characters' reactions add a lot of depth to the story. Tyme's interactions with Great are another highlight. His nervousness and the way he gets checked out physically make for a really interesting vibe. Tyme's got this cool exterior, but also shows a softer side, especially in his scenes with Great. Tyme's involvement with the hacking is also intriguing. In the last scene of episode 2, the hacker hands Tyme a file. This suggests that Tyme isn't just a passive character, but is deeply involved in the hacking at Korn's father's casino. There could be several reasons for this connection. Maybe Tyme is working with someone who wants to cause trouble for Korn's family. Tyme might have personal reasons for being involved, or could be using the hacker to achieve his own goals. Another possibility is that Tyme and the hacker are part of a bigger plan. If they're working together, it could be part of a strategic move to shake things up. Tyme's role in this plot seems more significant than just being a side character. Theories and speculation are what make watching 4 Minutes so engaging. Whether it's about Tonkla's actions, Tyme's role in the hacking, or the confusing timeline, there's always something to think about. The show keeps you guessing and makes you question everything. So that's it for today's review. If you liked this video, don't forget to comment, and subscribe for more. I'd love to hear your theories and thoughts about 4 Minutes in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.